You may ask yourself, why do I need a building permit and what do I get out of it? The answer to the first part of that question is pretty simple. It's the law. There are projects around your house in Ontario and in your community where the law requires you to obtain a building permit from the building department in your area. The answer to the second part of that question, what do you get out of it, is a little more complex, is not as obvious, but extremely beneficial to you as a homeowner. What do you get out of it? I, as a design professional, do the drawings for your project. Those drawings are then submitted to the local building department for review. They review those drawings, and assuming everything is perfectly fine, they stamp those drawings for construction. A permit is issued. What that means is, what I have drawn can now be built by your contractor. So, your contractor starts the project. With that permit comes required inspections. There are stages of inspection that are required by your building department. What are they? For a simple addition out in the backyard, they are going to want to inspect the hole after it is excavated prior to the concrete being poured. They want to know that your footings are being poured on undisturbed soil. Then the foundation will be installed, the footings and the foundation walls, whatever form they may take. Prior to the foundation being backfilled, the dirt being put back up against the building department is going to want to come and inspect the weeping tile, the waterproofing, and the actual construction of your foundation walls. They want to know that that foundation has been built as described on the permit drawings. Foundation inspection is passed, authorization to proceed to the next stage. What's the next stage? Framing. This stage right here, framing. That's what's happening right now on this project that we're on. All of the framing can now take place. Once the framing is complete, another inspection by the building department is required. They will come to the house and ensure that the framing has been done per the drawings and in accordance with the latest version of the Ontario Building Code. Once that is passed, authorization to proceed to the next step. What's the next step? Framing being passed launches a lot of work. Now all the exterior cladding can go on, be it brick veneer, be it siding, doesn't matter what it is, that can now happen. On the inside, plumbing rough-ins can happen, electrical rough-ins can happen, heating and air conditioning rough-ins can happen. All of those components also get inspected. Plumbing rough-in, electrical rough-in. Electrical rough-in is not inspected by your local building authority. The Electrical Safety Association, the ESA, that's a separate permit that your electrician will obtain. The ESA will come and inspect the electrical rough-in at your house. The building department will inspect the plumbing and the heating and air conditioning rough-in. Once all of those are passed, there's authorization to proceed to the next stage, which is insulation and vapor barrier. Now your contractor can install the insulation and vapor barrier. The windows have been installed, all those rough-ins are done. Insulation and vapor barrier now goes in. Drywall cannot happen until insulation and vapor barrier is inspected. That's a very important inspection. It all has to do with energy efficiency. Insulation and vapor barrier passed, authorization to cover up or install drywall. Now drywall happens. The next building inspection, as long as there are no conditions attached to the previous ones, the next building inspection will be a final. They want to know that all the railings are in, sinks are in, faucets are in, windows are in properly, all the safety requirements have been met, the house is now habitable. That's the benefit to you as a homeowner. You can request copies of all of those inspections being passed. You can have it on file. Should you ever sell your house with this addition on it, you can demonstrate, in fact, that this was done properly in accordance with the law, and you can pass that on to any lawyer doing a title and deed check on your house should you want to sell it.